Hello everyone. Today is a special day. If you're not aware, April 18th is the introduction of Superman in Action 1 number 1. It gave birth to the golden age of superheroes, and he is 75 years old today. So happy birthday to Superman. And thankful for the wonderful medium that the comic genre created. The comic book exists way before Superman, of course, but I think the introduction of Superman kind of break new ground as far as superheroes. For the first time, that whole idea of someone with power it is introduced, and it's just like I said, it's opened a whole new world to a lot of creators, and me as a fan of comic books, I'm so thankful that this medium was created and provided a lot of enjoyment over the years. So no doubt a big thank you and a big happy birthday to Superman. I can't wait to see the new Superman movie. That's probably my most anticipated movie this summer, more so than Iron Man 3. I'm pretty sure I will go and enjoy Iron Man 3 either, but if there is one movie out there that look really intriguing with all the trailers that's going on, is for sure the Man of Steel. So I can't wait. Hopefully it will be awesome and I can do a review about that movie. But for this video, I want to talk a little bit about the medium, what comic book was so wonderful for me. And I think as a collector back in the early 80s, when I first started collecting, of course I fell in love with Wolverine, and no doubt as any Wolverine fan should be, I wanted Hulk 181. So it took me a long time to get it. In fact, I only got my Hulk 181 last year. It took me that long to find the right copy. And as far as the other book that I wanted for the longest time, that also took extremely long to get, was Green Lantern 76 with Neil Adams. Shortly after becoming a Wolverine fan, I became a huge Neil Adams fan. So probably one of the most iconic cover, as well as art inside, story, everything that Neil Adams did, of course, is the famous Green Lantern 76. So naturally, I wanted that copy for the longest time, and for whatever reason, the right copy didn't come along, and it took me forever. In fact, I only got a copy of Green Lantern 76 last month. The very first copy I own, it's not high grade, but it was a right copy and I gladly bought it. As you can see right here, it has a lot of issue with the spine, but it's very well centered. This Green Lantern tend to have a little miswrap on the right side, and so that's always been one of my big pet peeves, but this one had perfect centering, everything. The page inside was just beautiful white, as you can see. Sadly, the worst part of this book, beside the weight on the spine, is the centerfold is loose. So at best we're talking about something that is I'd say 3.5. That's my guessing on the grade, but I finally own a copy. You know, I bought the reprint back in 1983 when it came out. I have the entire reprint series of Green Lantern, Green Arrow. Wonderful read. But this is my very first. So, for those that want to reply to this video with your own video, here's a question: what book is it that you wanted for the longest time and it took you the longest to get? Doesn't have to be some high price book, but what is it that you wanted for the longest time and it took the longest to get and you finally got it? For me, it is this book. I remember back in '83, I would dream about getting this book, you know, and like I said, I can't believe that it took me this long to get it. Anyhow, thanks for watching and happy birthday to Superman.